Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. I wanted to talk today about travel nursing because I had a lot of questions. So I just wanted to talk about my experience, talk about the pay and how it works, the pros and cons of it. Travel nursing is something that's really big right now, or it was. To be a travel nurse, you have to have a travel company, a recruiter, and they find the assignment for you. The contracts are usually short, usually around 13 weeks, but I got mine. Mine was a short one, about 6 weeks. After you do 13 weeks, you have the option to extend if they offer you or go somewhere else. Usually people go to different states. I chose California, so I came from Georgia. But there are local travel nursing where you stay locally within your city. So the travel company that I went with was AMN. They were really nice. They were very helpful. I did make profiles for a couple other travel companies just to compare the rates and the job. Rates change all the time, and it really depends where you go and what unit you work at. Right now the rates are really low, so I'm not taking any contract in LA. That's why I took a staff job and I had to step in for orientation. And to be a travel nurse, they want you to have at least 2 years of experience working as a RN in that unit. Fortunately, I was lucky enough to find a good assignment with only 1.5 year of experience. I really had a positive experience as a travel nurse. I really learned a lot. I met great people. Let's talk about the money part. So the pay breakdown that they sent me. So the base pay looks a little low, $33 an hour, which is $792 weekly. I didn't really work overtime. The meals, $50 an hour. The housing, I got $4,300 per month, which helped significantly. Basically, before tax, I got $2,725.59. So that's about $16K within 6 weeks. Now this is 6-week contract. I did extend 2 more weeks. My rate did come down a little bit. I can't remember the exact number at the moment, but the reason I didn't extend more was the rate went down. This is California. I'm in LA. Everything's very expensive, so I didn't want to get a lower rate job. Let me talk about the pros and cons of travel nurse. Pros. First, you have the potential to make a lot more money compared to being a permanent staff employee. It really depends on where you go. The travel companies do help with housing and travel stipend. Some companies will reimburse you for nursing license or scrubs or certifications. Second pro, you get to travel to different parts of the nation. You can go to Hawaii, you can go to Guam. If you love traveling, this will be a fun job for you so that you can explore different cities while working. Third, you do learn a lot. So each hospital is different. They have different policies. You have opportunity to meet different people and learn valuable life skills such as critical thinking, adaptability, communication skills. You're able to network a lot. Next benefit of being a travel nurse, you get to avoid all the politics at work. You don't have to attend all the meetings. You don't have to be involved with the management. And then the last thing is flexibility. Since the contracts are short, you can plan your vacation anytime you want. For example, if you start a 8-week contract in January, you can work for 8 weeks and take the whole month of March off for a vacation, wedding, whatever. And then you don't have to worry about using your PTOs. Find another contract in April and start working then. The cons of being a travel nurse. Right now, the rates are really low, like I said. The pay rates will vary, so the income will not be steady for you. Currently, as of summer of 2023, especially in LA area, there are not that many contracts out there. I work in the emergency department, so I don't know about the other departments, but yeah, it might be hard to find a contract really quickly. And then the second con is you don't get training. You only get 1 or 2 days of orientation and then you're off on your own. They really expect you to be independent and skilled. You can still ask questions, but you don't really get orientation. Third con, schedule. You really get what you get. Usually after the staff makes their schedule, the manager will just put you wherever to fill up the hole. And then the fourth is loneliness. If you have a hard time adapting to new places, it might be difficult for you. You will be the new staff, and if you have a hard time making new friends, you might feel a bit lonely, especially if you don't have any friends or family in that area. And then lastly, housing. The travel companies do pay for the housing, but looking for housing might be hard. Usually nurses use Furnish Finder, Craigslist, Airbnb, or hotels. But if you don't know the neighborhood very well, you might get a bad house. Like for example, I stayed in an Airbnb my first 2 weeks of being in LA, and I didn't have a good experience. That Airbnb, I just had a lot of issues. So I had to get another one. But anyway, it was just stressful. Travel nursing, I think, is a good experience. If you have a couple years of experience and you're willing to go for a change and you like to travel, I think it's a good opportunity to learn. Unfortunately, I did stop because of the low rates. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can write them below in the comment section.